Hi guys, welcome to this late night video on my channel. And once again, just like what we did earlier today, we'd be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, who, by the looks of it, his career at Manchester United is now virtually over. Manchester United, as I said in the evening, have released a statement in which they say they have initiated proceedings against Cristiano Ronaldo's interview, which he gave to famous journalist in UK, at least P.S. Morgan, and they would be taking appropriate steps. And based on various reports that have been circulating on the internet, it looks like Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Manchester United is basically done. And can't say it hasn't been coming. It was what it was. Cristiano Ronaldo was basically taking a chance. He did what I don't think in my 20 years of watching football, any football player has done previously, and he basically knew what he was doing, and then proceeded to do exactly what he said he was going to do, and then gave that interview, which the first part of which was it aired on Wednesday, and the second part of it has now aired on Thursday, and that's what various reports are saying, that his time is basically over. I think every football fan out there knew that there was very slim chance of Cristiano Ronaldo ever playing for Manchester United again. So basically, going through the statement that Manchester United have released. Basically, in that statement, it's a short statement, but it speaks volumes regarding what Manchester United want to say. Manchester United has this morning. This report was published at around four or five. So. Manchester United has this morning initiated appropriate steps in response to Cristiano Ronaldo's recent media interview. We all know which interview they are talking about. We will not be making any further comment until the process reaches its conclusion. So that's where we are with this interview, and the reports that I've read, seen, and watched on YouTube basically say that Manchester United are looking to terminate Cristiano Ronaldo's contract with the club, and one report says that there is literally zero chance. That's green tea, by the way. There is zero chance of Cristiano Ronaldo ever playing for Manchester United ever again, and the report, the one particularly released by ESPN FC, they say that the Manchester United all are also looking to, this is just a report, by the way. They are saying that Manchester United are looking to sue Ronaldo as well. This is just the report. I can't say that this has been widespread. This has been a widespread thing. The Sky Sports report also says that they are. Um, I mean, basically, they don't go into the swing side of things, but they say they want a clean break match, even when. Um, um, even when Manchester United have not qualified for the Champions League, their Cristiano Ronaldo, as a result, has had to take a pay cut because of that, and despite that pay cut, he is still on astronomical amount of money at Old Trafford, and which there is a chance that Ronaldo might want. You can't just cut him off and say this, you go, and we are just letting you go, because this is a contract which is basically mammoth in nature. There are legal ramifications. You just can't, just it's not like cutting a cord and then you move on to something, a new challenge, something like that. So I mean, so that's where it is. Uh, the report also says they are mindful of the fact that World Cup 2022 in Qatar is uh, is about to start. The first match takes place on Sunday, when Qatar take on Ecuador in the first match, and it's a big deal for Qatar. And as Ronaldo himself said in an interview, that this is more than likely will be his last World Cup, his fifth one. His first one was in 2006, then 10, 14, 18, and then this one. He he's he's uh, he he wants to, after this season, or including this season, he wants to play for 2 3 years. He said he wants to play till he's 40. He's 38 in February. So I am guessing, by a simple and quick maths, he wants to end his career at the end of 2024-25 season. So that's what it is. So yeah, so the report says that the hierarchy at Manchester United, or the legal team, or whoever is dealing with this situation, they want to respect Portugal, because there are other Portuguese players at Manchester United as well. And Portugal are in Group H with Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. They want to be respectful of them, and they don't want to dismantle their season with all that is going on. So Portugal play their first match on November 24th against Ghana. And Cristiano Ronaldo, he did that interview. I'm guessing it was a pre-recorded interview. He did this interview. He's expected in Qatar today. I don't know whether he has already arrived or is yet to arrive, but he's expected in Qatar on Friday. And the first match, as I said, is on November 24th, which is Thursday. They take on Ghana, 9:30 p.m. IST time. They should be favorites. Portugal played Nigeria yesterday. They won 4-0. Goals from Bruno Fernandes, two of them. Jao Felix scored, as well as Jao Mario. So yeah, that's what it is. Basically, I think that Cristiano Ronaldo did that interview because he wanted to cut ties with Manchester United so badly. Must have been really hurt, given what had happened. He gave his everything to Manchester United last season. He scored 18 goals for the club in Premier League, six of them in Champions League. Basically, if he wasn't there, Manchester United would probably have lost against Villarreal as well as Atalanta. And he scored 8 goals for Portugal, helped his team qualify for the World Cup through the playoff stages. They Who did they beat? I think they did beat two teams. Anyways, they did beat North Macedonia in the third playoff group, after North Macedonia had beaten Italy. So we were all expecting Italy Portugal final for that third playoff round final match, but it was North Macedonia. So Bruno Fernandes scored two goals in that game, and Portugal eventually ended up qualifying. So yeah, coming back to Ronaldo and Manchester United situation, if, and I know if it's a big if Manchester United do consider legal action, then it would be, uh, the legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United will completely be ruined. He, of course, you know, scored. He has scored over 100 goals for Manchester United in both spells. 100 Premier League goals even for Manchester United in both spells, and yeah, so. Uh, Basically, it's more or less official that not official, but like it's pretty clear that Ronaldo's time at at Old Trafford is now, has come to a point where it's basically the end for him at Old Trafford. Sad end, if you ask me. It could have been done better, in a better way, where you know I don't know or who is telling the truth. We all know that Manchester United were, told pretty early on, in July or late June, that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to move on from Old Trafford. They 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 That Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to play for a Champions League club, and but they still, uh, you know um, didn't let him leave for a destination which Cristiano Ronaldo might have wanted to go to. In the interview itself, Cristiano Ronaldo said that he had offers, but not on those terms which Manchester United were demanding, and b- but other terms. Not every club can afford Cristiano Ronaldo's wage demands, even if he takes a pay cut or two. So that's the thing that affected, perhaps affected that decision of Manchester United to let go of Cristiano Ronaldo. On the other hand, there are things that are being said that there were no takers for Cristiano Ronaldo even on a free. So I mean, who's telling the truth? How much of it is true? Is anyone's guess, basically, and unfortunately we have reached a situation where both parties have had to resort to um, things which normally you know would have been taken care of behind closed doors, but that's where we are. That's modern day football. To I mean, you can you can talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, what he did, whether it was right, whether it was wrong, or whatever. Uh, but you simply can't go on and give an interview where you just basically come out swinging to whoever is inside. He slated Eric Ten Hag quite badly. He talked ill of some high level hierarchy at Old Trafford, where he talked about senior executives were trying to force him out. I mean, in what way were they trying to force you out, or what exactly were they doing that you felt you were being forced out? And he also talked ill of Raf Rangnick, who in my opinion was, bending over backwards for Cristiano Ronaldo. He did play him in all the matches, virtually all the matches. In virtually all the matches, Cristiano Ronaldo under Raf Rangnick scored two hat tricks, one against Spurs, one against Norwich City. Both games, Manchester United won 3-2, and so uh, I mean, my my thinking behind this is behind like about this whole thing is that Cristiano Ronaldo, if I'm a club owner, right? Given that what I've seen that Cristiano Ronaldo has done this to Manchester United, who were Cristiano Ronaldo's boyhood club, were managed by Alex Ferguson, and then Cristiano Ronaldo did that to Manchester United. If I bring Cristiano Ronaldo to my club, would Cristiano Ronaldo do the same thing to our club as well? Because not every club can deal with the negative publicity like this. And yeah, so Manchester United can probably survive because they have such a uh, wild such a wide base with their fans and sponsors. I mean, that's another aspect, how it affects Manchester United when it comes to sponsors as well. We know that their main sponsors, Team Viewer, have already said that they won't be extending their contract with the Old Trafford club after 2026 season. That's when their contract ends. So there has been a lot of negative publicity. What kind of effect does this have on their transfer strategy going forward? If let's say I'm a young player, which I'm most certainly not, but let's assume for a moment that I am a young player and I see that this kind of thing happened to Cristiano Ronaldo, would I would definitely give it a second thought that if I should or shouldn't go to Manchester United to play, or then there's a chance that Christian people normally don't think about that kind of stuff that much. You pay them enough money, then they will play for you. They are professionals. They behave in a way that professionals should. If a club is paying you wages, and they are fulfilling their contractual obligations, then clubs will then players will definitely play for the club that has made them sign their contract. So that's where it is. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, is perhaps the biggest name in the game. There are about 497 million followers of him on Instagram, and many more on Twitter as well. And yeah, so no other club can even come close. Whether this treatment affects Manchester United, what kind of stuff comes out in the wash, if this thing happens, how long uh, this thing drags on, will all everything will have a bearing on how how everything proceeds to its conclusion, and how ugly or how pretty it is remains to be seen. So I don't know what happens, but as everyone had predicted. Even P.S. Morgan, who did the interview with Cristiano Ronaldo, was talking on Talksport. Even he expects that this was before the statement came out. Even he expects that this is the end for Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, has in his own words, received a contract worth 350 million pounds from a Saudi Arabian club, which is, of course, a lot of money. By lots, I mean astronomical sum of money. He, by the looks of it, wants to stay in Europe, wants to score Champions League goals. It would be interesting if any Champions League club touches him. I, as I said earlier, would be very wary of whether should approach Cristiano Ronaldo or not, because if it was a small club here, you can say that supporters might be divided. Some might be siding with Manchester United. Some might be siding with Cristiano Ronaldo. But at a smaller club like, let's say, any XYZ club in, um, let's say, France, France's Liga, let's say Marseille, or any other in, of course, Marseille are not in Champions League anymore, or so let's say Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany. Would they, would they be able to, take that kind of a blow of Cristiano Ronaldo, throwing his toys out of the pram? So that's the whole thing. But the overriding feeling is that it is the end for Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. He has played his last game. uh, what was his last game? Manchester United played Fulham, and before that it was Aston Villa in the cup, in the Carabao Cup, which Manchester United won. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't play that game. He was supposedly ill. Um, he didn't play for Portugal yesterday. He had a stomach bug, so we have to take it on face value that he was ill. So Cristiano Ronaldo's last game would have been against Aston Villa, which they lost 3-1. He was the captain, so perhaps uh, the club knew what was coming, and uh, they knew what was coming, and they knew that Aston Villa would probably be his last game. I am struggling to remember if the game against Real Sociedad, was he the captain as well in that game as well. So yeah, a nice memory to go out with. I mean, and so yeah, looks like it's the end for Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford, and yeah, what next? Will only time will tell. Maybe as Cristiano Ronaldo was saying, if he wins the World Cup, or in a certain way, as he was talking about in his interview, he would probably retire if they won the World Cup, beating Argentina or whatever he was saying in that interview. He would probably retire, but I don't know what happens with Cristiano Ronaldo. But one thing seems certain, that this is the end for Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. Let's just hope it doesn't get any more uglier than this. Both the club and the player himself have both of them have a reputation to hold on to. Let's hope it's a clean break. Both parties move on quickly and amicably, and then we'll see what new year brings in for both the club and the player. So let's see. Interesting times ahead. We can all speculate. Your guess is as good as mine. So let's see what happens, and then we'll discuss that some other day, some other time. So friends, that's it from me. Just a short video on what has happened and what has been remarkable day. The World Cup begins on Saturday. World Cup begins on Saturday with Qatar and Ecuador. And yeah, let's see what this Winter World Cup begins. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next few videos. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye.